Welcome to the podcast of the Coaches Next Door.
This is a podcast for self-coaching, for getting more insights about yourself, others, and the world in mind, body, emotions, behavior, patterns, and results.
Welcome to the podcast, The Coaches Next Door. And today I bring a topic that most part of the people are asking me about that. A lot of people are asking me about focus. How can we keep ourselves focused? And how can we be doing that without, of course, getting, how to say, maniac or very controlling freak? How can we do that in a way that is first sustainable and second in a flow, that we are focused but we are not also controlling everything. We don't get stressed, and we are not is missing the word, but a little bit of anxious also for that controlling and getting focused. And if something is not going as we want to, we get upset and mad. So how to keep focus in a healthy way? I think that is the right way to put it. What I'm being learning about focus is the ability, focus in the end is the ability of deciding what to pay attention to. And of course, saying it like this sounds pretty easy and pretty, straightforward. But we all know that, first of all, already deciding what we are going to pay attention to, already the decision is like, okay. Second, how do I know that this is what matters? And this is what relevant. So we have a lot of things inside of this sentence, right? But focus is this, I will call it a state. And why I will call it a state much more than a doing, or in the sense, a behavior, I will call focus a state because is a chain of emotions, first of all, that needs to be there. And second, focus is going to change your and my biochemical. So, with focus, we want to activate the full system. What this means, you already know that I love the word system. So, I don't like body mind stuff. I don't like whatever you use. I like the word system because that represents dynamic, and the world system represents that everything is influencing everything. Okay. So, what we want with when we are talking about focus means that your thoughts are going to be connected with your behavior, and your behavior is being connected with whatever you are doing. So, is focus is a full alignment of your system. So that means that is no distractions, is no mistakes, is no one part is doing this and the other part is doing that. So focus is the full alignment of your system. So if you are, imagine, I don't know, let me think about a metaphor, but if you are a plant, everything is perfect. So, whatever you are saying, you are thinking, whatever you are thinking, you are doing. How can we do this? How can we make our daily life a constant focus? So, how can we be in a constant state of focus? Ta-da! The question, right? So I think this is the big question. How can we keep the state when we get a lot of distractions? When we get a lot of people calling us, when we have a lot of emails, when we have kids, when we have a partner, when we have a friend, when we have, yeah, our own amazing imagination and thoughts. How can we do that? How can we keep the state and eliminating all the distractions? I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of not getting distracted, if you like this negative way of saying it, but I'm a fan of focus. So I'm a fan of this state. And I don't know, and this is honestly a point that I'm right now studying. It's a point that I'm really putting on investigation. If you know me, you know that I like that as well. So I like to investigate. So that means that I'm working with more people and I'm using the same techniques that I use in myself to see if that works with the biggest number of people. I will probably share my results soon. I still don't have my full results, but this is a point that I'm really investigating right now. And what I learned from myself, and I honestly started investigating because I really received a lot of questions about this. I received a lot of questions how I was able to get my focus and how I was able to do a lot of different things and working in different contexts and with different situations. So I got curious about how I was doing that because a lot of this was done on my subconscious, was a kind of routine for me. So I got very curious and I think that we can nominate some things that are relevant. First of all, is getting really clarity and being very explicit about what is your intention. What, in this case, I ask myself, what is my intention? And it's not my intention at this moment, is not anymore an intention that is by situation or by day, is an intention for life. What do I want with my life? Why I'm here? Why did I came? I assume these metaphors, you can use the ones that serves you, okay? But I use the metaphor are why I came. Why did I took the decision of coming to this life? And this metaphor serves me, okay? But you can create any metaphor that serves you. And you can even talk about your purpose if you prefer. So, getting really clarity and getting really specific and very precise on what is your intention is the first step. The second step is really being able to create the state. How do you do that? Is again, use your system. Be very explicit and very specific on what are the thoughts that you will have. What is the things that you want to repeat to yourself? Some people will call it mantras. Some people will call it statements. Some people will call it a sentence, okay? Create a list of thoughts that are the thoughts that will support your intention. Almost creating like a guiding structure, like this is my beliefs, this is what I believe in, and write them down. And everything that you do is to support these statements. Everything that you are doing, that you are saying, is to support these statements. I'm going to give you an example. I create the statement of being muscle. I want to be muscle. Like you can imagine, I'm not a muscle person. So I'm much more flexible than muscle. So all my life I did ballet, yoga, and this type of things. So yeah, muscle was not really my thing. Um, but then I said, okay, I want to be doing this statement. I want to be muscle because I want to be heavy. I want to create presence. I want people to see me as a point of support. And for that, I cannot be a feather. Okay. I need to be able to support people. So I want people to see that. And I want to see people to see that not only by the things that I say, but I want people to trust me that I'm able physically to hold them. So I decided and I went to the gym. Of course, if I go to the gym alone, will never work. Okay. I don't like gyms, I don't like weights, so I will probably not do anything. So I called someone and say, hey, this is what I want to be doing. And this, I need your help. So we are going to the gym, and every time that I try to pick up 4 kilos, it goes like, no, you got 4 kilos 2 weeks ago, now you are in six, and then you are in eight, and then you are in 15. Okay. And I got to this amazing place that with my work legs, I can do with 30 kilos. It's only, I have only 20 kilos more with my whole body. Okay. So, and that is what I mean with everything that you do will be to support your statement. Everything that you'll be doing is to support what you believe in. And yes, this requires discipline. This requires the ability to say, I will be doing this. No, doesn't matter what. And of course, this takes us to the point of what matters. And yeah, if your own intention doesn't matter, so what matters, right? When we want focus, we want to create the state. We don't want to create only habits because the habits is the lowest thing. We create habits, but if we don't have the state, the habits will not have the impact that we want. We could also create, emotions that could support us, but we know that emotions are volatile, so they change very quickly. We could also say, okay, I want to create a mindset for focus. Yeah, and the rest, that is not possible to only create a mindset. You need support from the full system. So, what I'm suggesting is that you put focus in your natural body system. What this means that you are doing a state that will have impact in your biochemical, will be impacting your full system. Ta-da! This is what I'm testing. And from the things that I'm hearing and the results that I'm having, and the people that are working with me are having, this really works. And starts with one first and very important thing. What is your intention? And of course, this already requires a lot of stuff, right? First of all, the courage to say, this is what I want. We know, and I'm talking about this all the time, that we are not trained to do that. No one teaches that. No one teaches to a child to say, this is what I want. And then is to say, this is what I want and I deserve it. And yes, some people can agree and some people will not agree and some people will like it and some people will not like it. But I deserve this. And this is where I came from. And this is what I come to do. Like I said, this metaphor really works for me. Accepting that I have a mission and I will do it. So my challenge to you is that you really go for it. You really go for writing down your intention. You really go for writing down your statements. What are you standing for? What you believe in? And if it's some belief that you still are not fully doing, find ways to bring that to your life in a very concrete and explicit way. And just do it, but do it with that sense of intention. This is why I'm doing it. When you have this all aligned, you're going to see that is no effort. If you know me as well, you know that I don't like effort, I like dedication. So you are not in effort because you know why you are doing it. It's for you. It's not for something else. It's for you. And it's for you to be doing the things that you believe in. I know, can be looking like a big challenge, but I know that you can do it. And I know that this will make the difference. My proposal is that if you do it, share your results with me. I will be really, really, really curious to know what happens when you follow this structure and you put your material and your things inside of it. And that is when magic happens. Take care. Thank you. Thank you for listening. The Coach is next door. And follow up. We have new episodes coming in. And every month you have a new episode that you can listen to. And remember, you can always share these episodes with someone that you think that could be a benefit or could feel a benefit from these episodes. And we will really like to receive also your comments and your questions. And if you want me to talk about something in particular that will fit you or your needs or your curiosities, please reach out by email, by a message, by a comment. I'm pretty sure you will find your way. Thank you so much, and we hear each other. Take care.